The Board of Education of Topeka was a collection of cases consolidated from Kansas, South Carolina, Virginia, Delaware, and Washington, D.C. regarding the segregation of public schools based on race. African American students were beginning to be denied admission to certain public schools based on laws that were allowing them to segregate based on race. The plaintiff argued that this violated the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution. Justice Earl Warren of the United States Supreme Court delivered the unanimous decision in the historic civil rights case Brown v. Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas, on May 17, 1954. Public school segregation that was authorized by the state was unlawful because it violated the 14th Amendment. This landmark ruling put an end to the separate but equal principle established by the Supreme Court in Plessy v. Ferguson almost 60 years earlier and helped spark the growing civil rights movement in the 1950s. Arguments were to be held to be decided exactly how the ruling would be applied. Warren read the majority ruling of the court, now known as Brown 2, on May 31, 1955, a little over a year later. In it, the court directed the states to start desegregation plans with all deliberate speed. The Supreme Court's ruling in Brown v. Board of Education faced significant opposition despite two majority rulings. There were also some who believed that the ruling violated legal precedent by mainly depending on facts provided by social scientists instead of existing law or precedent. Judicial restraint proponents thought the court had exceeded its constitutional authority by basically writing a new law. Members of the civil rights movement and minority groups found support in the Brown judgment. Judicial activists held the Supreme Court had rightly applied its authority to modify the foundation of the Constitution in order to solve issues in contemporary society. For the next 15 years, the court continued down this path, rendering decisions that had a profound impact on issues pertaining to racial relations, criminal justice system operations, political process functioning, and the separation of church and state. The Board of Education of Topeka was a collection of cases consolidated